Hi Virgo, this is your September mid-month tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do a love from the past spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this period. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Hierophant. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. And we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could also be dealing with a Taurus. Well, I do like this spread. I do like it a lot. We got the King of Swords, who could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or it could be somebody very decisive, very direct. They could be embracing the energy of the Queen of Swords, of the King of Swords, just for this particular situation. And they're going to make their move, right? And there's definitely a movement happening. And we also have you, the Queen of Pentacles, right there in the potential outcome. Right, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. So I like the fact that the two of you are coming through on the king and the queen level. That means that the two of you have a lot in common. The two of you can definitely compromise, and the two of you can make it happen. The Seven of Swords, the third card from the left. This is a very controversial card. Usually the Seven of Wands is a card of a cheater. This is a card of a deception. This is a card of somebody who is up to no good. But there's also another meaning of the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a card of somebody who runs away. And I think is what this card is all about in this particular spread. Let me tell you a quick story. And you'll understand why I think that this is what's happening here. About 10 years ago, I was having lunch with my co-workers. It was a Friday afternoon, so we all got together, and we were actually at a TGI Fridays, right? So I had this co-worker. He's a very funny guy. He still is very funny, by the way. And yeah, so we had this young lady serving us lunch, and towards the end of lunch, he, just for shits and giggles, he started talking to her, and he told her, "Hey, why don't we all get together and just run away, jump into the car, and off we go." And she was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then he chickened out. But he was like, "Oh, no, I'm just kidding, I'm kidding." And she was like, "Oh, I thought you were totally serious." So whenever I see the Seven of Swords and such amazing cards surrounding it, and we do have amazing cards in this spread, I always think of that story. So it kind of looks like the Seven of Swords. The two of you could be literally jumping into a car and off into the sunset, the two of you go. However, the Seven of Swords could still be somebody leaving another person, running away from another person. It could be you running away from somebody you already have in your life, or it could be this King of Swords. I'm not judging. It's whatever you want to do in your life, right? So that's the way I think the Seven of Swords should be interpreted here. The two of you are just running away. The two of you could be running away from a party, right? Who knows? The King of Swords is clarified by the Hierophant. I specifically asked, what is the intention of the King of Swords? And the Hierophant came out. The Hierophant is the personal Taurus card, so this King of Swords could actually be a Taurus, but I think in this spread the Hierophant is about something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. So this is the intention of this King of Swords. Then we got the Sun on the right side from the Seven of Swords. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, plain and simple. We also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. The Six of Wands is a card of victory. This is a card of success. This is a card of feeling great, and this is also a card of a proposal, because that's what it used to be back in the day, the proposal card, right? So a proposal is not out of the question at some point in the future. And in the potential outcome, we have the Two of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. The Two of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to love, period. This is a card of a soulmate connection. This is a card of unconditional love. And it's also a card of two people being on the same page, and the feelings they have for each other are mutual. Then we got the Queen of Pentacles. We already talked about that. That's you. And we've got the Empress, the last card that came out. And I think that could also be you. You're sort of getting an upgrade in the future. I'm not saying you're not the Empress right now, but this is like a status change. So if you were single, you're not going to be so single anymore. Your status is going to be in a committed relationship or married with that Empress card, right? But besides that, the Empress is also abundance in its purest form. The Empress is actually one of the most positive cards in the deck. And in my spreads, the Empress always shows up as a sign from above or a stamp of approval for a connection or a relationship to move forward. So that's another reason why I figured the Seven of Swords is a positive card. It's just the two of you running away from everybody because the Empress is here and you've got the approval from the universe to do that. All right, so a very interesting, very specific spread, Virgo, and it's a little bit unlike you. I know you Virgos like to know what happens a week from today, a month from today, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's just the way you are and you like planning, right? But I think this person is going to be someone who is going to change things for you. There is always someone who comes into our lives and our rules go out the window. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen with this King of Swords. But you're going to love it. This person is going to be a lot of love, a lot of fun, a lot of happiness for you. And with the Two of Cups and the Empress there, that's it. This person is your soulmate. And like I said earlier, you've got the universe's approval. All right, Virgo, really happy for you. Congratulations. Virgo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Lovers, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands, and we also have the Queen of Pentacles right there clarifying that, and we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but most likely you're dealing with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your significant other, whatever their zodiac sign is. Right, so this spread is about somebody saying no. This is a rejection spread, but this is a soft rejection spread. It's like, honey, you know, it sounds great, and I know you've done your research, but here's why this is not a great idea, and why don't we pass on that, at least for right now. So it's that type of a no. Somebody here, probably you, Virgo, is being very gentle with this rejection, with and you're declining this proposal from your significant other, right? The Lovers, the first card that came out, it's probably a card of a choice, right? You could be dealing with a Gemini. The Lovers is the personal Gemini card, or the Lovers could be the love of your life. It could be your soulmate, right? So you're dealing with the love of your life, obviously. Or the Lovers is a card of a choice. Then we also have the Two of Wands right next to the Queen of Pentacles towards the deck. This is also a card of a choice, right? So you will go through some sort of a thought process once there is an offer coming from your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or your significant other. I don't think this is something serious. Perhaps they wanted to try something, they wanted to travel someplace, they wanted to buy something, they offered you for the two of you to do something together, right? But you're going to think about it, and you're going to gently decline the offer, like I said, with an explanation. So we got the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, right? So the Two of Wands, this is you thinking about it, and the Three of Wands right next to the Lovers. This is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and I think that's coming from you, right? We also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I know I'm jumping back and forth, but that's my thought process. I apologize for that. So the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck all the way here, right? This is a card of communication, back and forth communication. Perhaps this is some sort of negotiations between you and your person. And the Eight of Wands could also be a card of travel. So like I said earlier, I think I did say that earlier, that the two of you could be thinking about traveling someplace, and you'll just say, you know what, it's not a good idea because of what's going on in the world. You know, something along those lines. And the Nine of Wands, that the Two of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles are clarifying, this is you saying no. But again, this is a very gentle no. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Virgo, during this period. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we're entering Mercury retrograde on the 27th, but the pre-shadow period starts a little earlier. What I'm trying to say is you may have more than one ex trying to get back together with you. So we have the Eight of Cups clarified by the Magician, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Six of Wands clarified by the King of Cups, and we also have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So yeah, this King of Cups is going to be trying really hard to get back into your good graces. So the Eight of Cups, the first card on the left, which is clarified by the Magician, this is them wanting to come back. They'll be reaching out to you. I think the Page of Swords will most likely be a message from them. The Page of Swords often comes through as a card of spying, so if you're still friends on social media, they're actively looking at your page, looking at your pictures. But most likely the Page of Swords, this is a communication. Very straightforward, very direct communication. The Eight of Cups, it's clarified by the Magician. The Magician is them manifesting this connection, this relationship or marriage back into existence. But the Magician is also a card of action. So action they will take towards you. The Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, this is what they're doing. The Knight of Cups is a very genuine, authentic love offer coming from them. Right? And the last card that came out is the Six of Wands, which is clarified by the King of Cups. The King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If it's not a water sign, then this person is mature, in control of their emotions, but still very loving. And the Six of Wands that the King of Cups is clarifying, this is a card of victory, right? So they do want to win you over, and I think they do have a plan on how to do that. And with the Magician card, like I said, they are going to take action, and the Magician knows he or she's got all the tools they need at their disposal, so they may try different things, different tactics, I guess, to win you back. But I think ultimately it's going to be up to you as to what you want to do with this connection. Do you want to rekindle that, or do you want to send them back to the past where they may belong? It's going to be 100% up to you, Virgo. Alright, so that's what I got for you, Virgo, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Don't forget to check out my other videos on this channel. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing the rest of September. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.